God, I wish that was actually me. Person's name is actually Andy Mitchell of Phoenix, Arizona. Yo, shoutouts to Andy Mitchell. I don't want to be the guy who claims he's one of the pictures in Nintendo Power and then have the actual Andy Mitchell find out and come for me like Mother Brain. It's a nightmare scenario for me. How's it going, Dust Minion? Yo, TARDIS Man. Thank you for that content. That's right.
You're great.
Time for some Cancelletto content. Wait, it's not Saturday.
What did the Texas speech say? Gachileto? But yeah, it's a wild new theory. What if I put out content in the middle of the week instead of just the weekend? Because people want content like at all times, right? Look, I'm trying it out for a bit. I'm gonna see if I can make it happen. It's an idea that I had. How's it going, Eliza? You know what? Let me hand out a sword, because you've been around for a long time, and I know I can trust you to delete people if they are being butts. Didn't mean to do that for a bit, actually. No, don't tell Beatus I'm making content during the week. No. No, please. I'm just a little guy. I'm making content. No. Alright. So y'all voted for Metroid crossover. I just need to unpause this because I have this set to accept background input, and the last thing I want to do is press some weird button combo that causes, I don't know, maybe transparency turns off for some reason. May have happened when I was trying to play Super Duper Metroid and SNES and NX, I don't know. Could be anything. And plus it'll let me do the tracker stuff a lot easier. I don't mess around with the voice tracker stuff, I'm not really a fan. Alright. Samus. Let me set up my controls, because I always forget to do that, and then I jump into the game, and it feels bad. I think I would normally do R. And I am absolutely not timing this. No way in hell. Chwing! God, Megaman doing somersaults is weird. Doesn't feel right. So I'm gonna assume that it's the usual. I'm gonna assume it's the usual Zelda route, which is what I normally take. Yo, how's it going, number nowhere?
You're great.
Yeah, see you in February.
11 months, then okay, il BRB and be back in a month. This is a joke.
This is a joke. Yo, thank you for the resub. We got emotes and everything back. Assuming Twitch does no more head-ass stuff, they have been implementing stuff on the back end. More sophisticated tools, better ways to catch bots and stuff. I actually want to add some new emotes as well. Because I am pretty... I think we're like 4 or 5 extra slots that I have right now. They're out of timeout for now, yeah. But they were sitting on their hands for so long when it was happening that I just did not want to support anything they were doing at that point in time. They actually do have Battle Network randomizers, Saito. They just randomize like chip rewards from battles. I think I played the number 6 randomizer. Ooh, bombs. And that was pretty alright. Like, I'm not huge on the Battle Network series. I think the story stuff goes on way too long, but it was pretty good. Do I want to... Yeah, I'll get some rupees here. Because that way it'll let me get a single red rupee and have enough for bombs. But I actually did look into a couple things. Grappling hook is usually not necessary. There's one check in Super Metroid that requires it. It's kind of the Eigenim check of Super Metroid, honestly. It's way down in Meridia. Usually you need the gravity suit and all the other stuff. You'll be set to go by that point anyways. But there is a... I think it's called Archipelago, where it actually links in a bunch of games that should not work together. Like, it's got Factorio and a bunch of other stuff. And it has, like, multi-world support. No, there isn't an open-world Battle Network randomizer to my knowledge. Maybe in the future. I would not put it past Battle Network fans. They are pretty hungry for the Megaman. It would be cool, though. That's kind of the thing. The Battle Network games are very linear, but then again, RPGs are really linear, and they've made open world versions of those. Like Final Fantasy 4, 5, 6... I think 6 has one? I'm pretty sure 6 has an open world. Maybe I'm wrong. So, like, again, don't put it past them. Still one earlier today for 6. Nice, how'd that go? Orb! Oh, right, I turned off background input. Okay, that's back on now. Throwing dice at Kefka. Are dice still super busted in that randomizer? Are you using Beyond Chaos, or is it a different one? I'm not super familiar with the FF6 randomizer scene. Worlds collide. Should probably just go buy the bombs, that way I don't have to waste a trip. Yeah, no, they have Battle Network randomizers that aren't open world. They have a couple of those. I actually played a hack of Pokemon Crystal last year. It was really cool. Like, you could pick a starting city, and it was completely open, like there were no gates. It just kind of adjusted the difficulty based on where you started at, so it was pretty cool. Disabling good shit like Ragnarok. Why would I want to turn off the good shit? Sometimes you just get Cleave Solution, that's life. You deserve it. Okay, we got Sword. Zelda is not going to be a nightmare for now. Yeah, Crystal Clear had custom characters as well. It was super robust. Full heart. Go blow up Grandma's house. Ragnarok and the Imperial base. Hey, we take those. I think of the Super Nintendo Final Fantasy randomizers, I like Career Day, the FF5 one, the best. And you have the option to play it as... I don't know why I popped that up. You have the option to play it as Fiesta rules if you want that. But it's pretty cool that you can formulate strategies based on the jobs you find, rather than just, oh, you got a crystal, here's 6 jobs. Like, the jobs are scattered throughout the entire game. It's neat. Let's see what's in the library. Okay, just missile pack. Don't really have to come back there. Now the question is, do we have to run the gauntlet for a blue boomerang? I might regret that. But I don't think it's super important right now. Well, you've run it a billion times for Fiesta, and, like, that's a lot more linear compared to Career Day. Because Career Day has all the rules on what you unlock based on the key items that you find. Whereas in Fiesta, you're still playing the standard FF5 story. That doesn't change. And I believe Career Day actually used to have all the worlds open by default. Now, by default, it limits you to World 1 unless you specifically disable that flag. So that would make it even more confusing. And FF6, I couldn't even tell you. Like, the thing about FF6 is Part 2 is basically open world anyways. Ooh. That's a really nice find, actually. Holy crap. We're ready to start exploring Metroid. The bombs lock off so many items in Metroid, so getting those early is real good. Block. Block. Only time the shield's gonna be useful, probably right here. Also having the bomb, or not the bombs, the sword makes this cave way easier. I don't have to hang on to my bombs, I don't have to worry about running out. You just stab them a bunch. That's all you gotta do. Is that a full heart? Yeah, it is. Alright, we got a Mushroom and Quake. I'm manually tracking, I'm not gonna futz around with the voice control stuff. That is Beta's domain. Nice, got the crab. Oh, free bomb. I was looking at that big list of randomizer sites, and I don't think it's been updated since the previous year, so... Nothing brand spanking new on the randomizer front, at least none that I have personally been made aware of. Eh. 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 Tracker is very sassy, gets a lot of false positives. Well, I know Beatus, like, they have a custom fork for him, right? Like, they specifically made the tracker sassy for him specifically and nobody else. Because, like, the tracker that I'm using, it's Emo Tracker. I think it does have a voice module built in. But, specifically, he has a separate fork just for talking back at him, which is pretty funny. Actually, since I have the sword, I might as well do all the castle checks. Titan mitts, titty mitts, yeah. The old titty mitties. Ow. Today was a good day. My pal Minimat finally got partnered. He's been pushing for that for months and months and months now. And I'm glad that his work has finally paid off. Lord knows I know what that's like. God, I think we spent about the same amount of time going for it, too. Just like 4 straight months of specifically worrying about the metrics. My biggest issue is that I stream a bunch of different stuff, so sometimes people are not into certain things. Like Monster Hunter, I fucking love Monster Hunter, but I absolutely realize it does not get big viewer numbers for whatever reason, unless you have built your community off of that. Yeah, we're doing the combo rando. The other problem is the, what's it called? The Twitch application process is kind of vague, and usually takes like a good week to get back on a good day. And then after, if it does get declined, then you have to wait another minimum 2 to 3 weeks, usually 3 weeks at the very least. Pretty much everybody says don't even bother replying after 2 weeks unless you see like a gigantic spike in viewership out of nowhere. Yeah, I think that's probably what a lot of people, like, they're just not really into Monster Hunter, or games that just kind of like, they're not repetitive, but you do the same things a lot, and some people just get kind of turned off on that. Because, like, a lot of the joy in Monster Hunter comes from playing it and, like, mastering all the different weapons, getting better at doing your hunts and stuff. Whereas that is a lot harder to do and, like, convey onto a stream. Unless you are super, super entertaining, which I'm okay. I'm not great, but I'm okay. But generally, unless you have built your audience doing that, it's like that, like Monster Hunter, Nioh 2, fighting games, those are all just like metrics poison. I will never say I'm a great entertainer or a good entertainer because there's always room to improve. Like, I need to constantly try new stuff, and I'm always doing stuff. Try and make people just, like, more interested in the stuff that I play, even if it's not, like, the most common denominator, most popular stuff. That's why I stream shit like Ilona sometimes. Do I want to continue with Zelda? I can't check back of Castle Escape. I could dig for a single check. Maybe I'll do the dig. But yeah, like, it is tremendously difficult to get any kind of significant following online. And a lot of times, it's not even that you're not entertaining enough, it's just that you're unlucky. It's just that you just happen to stream a game that not a lot of people watch, or you just do not have a lot of people watching, or you just never go viral or whatever. So it's tricky. But the good thing is, once you get partnered on Twitch, you don't have to worry about getting it again. They do not take it away unless you royally screw up. And I don't plan on doing that. Anyways, let's stop being Mega Man and become Mega Man. Oh, it's gonna be weird coming back to vanilla Metroid physics now. After playing Hyper and Super Duper Metroid. Although having the bomb immediately is such a nice bonus. Because it means we get to do pretty much whatever we want right now. Progression is pretty easy. They actually added the Contra Soldier to the sprites you can pick in Super Metroid. Oh, too early. Yeah, when you go into Morph Ball, you become a little Met. Because we all know Metroid can't crawl, Mega Man can't crawl. Well, no, Tai is legit entertaining. Like, even if he didn't have the big, if he didn't guest on, you know, the Total Biscuit podcast back when that was a thing, I'm sure he definitely would have still become pretty big, regardless. Because the dude is legit funny. And don't anybody tell him I said that. No, you can tell him I said that. I might as well save just in case. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Love the Mets. It's not always about the money, Mega Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go get a home run, baby. Let's get the Mets. Love the Mets. Go Mets. Mega Man ZX at a selling point you can crawl now? Really? I don't recall a lot of people hooting and hollering about the fact that you can crawl. Or sorry, it's not always about the Jenny, Mega Man. That's what it should be. I know there's a treat in this room, actually. And I always forget about this room because it's right above the map room, which is useless. Or it's right beside the map room, which is useless normally. Other good thing about having bombs is that we can't get put in wizard jail. Yeah. They have both of the ZX Advent games in the Mega Man Zero collection, right? Like on the PC. I think they give you 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the ZX games as well. A lot of 20s. That's what I get for getting early bombs, I guess. Oh god, I'm expecting the game to let me auto-run too. I'm too used to the project-based changes. They're so nice. I would love for there to be a randomizer based off the project-based physics, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I imagine the new physics would probably break some stuff. 100. Nice hundo. We could actually go directly into Brinstar. I wouldn't say I'm rich. I'm 1/5 of the way to getting scammed. But yeah, I was briefly considering playing Monster Hunter tonight, and then I was like, oh god. I'm probably going to be playing more of that anyways, though, and let's be honest here. People generally don't like watching Monster Hunter. No shade to you if you do, but if I'm going to stream, I want to make sure that, you know, people are probably going to watch. Alright, it's just a bomb pack, we can skip that. And I don't think there's any really good reason to go for the Billy Mays room. Oh no, Mon Hunt is like the coziest game. I spent probably like 400 or 500 hours playing World. Because it's just so easy to get wrapped up and not worry about, like, okay, I need to do this, this, and this specifically for progression. It's just like, no, we can just, I need this for a hunt. Ooh, that's a nice find. I need to find this for a sword, but then maybe I'll get this in the way, and ooh, there's a cool new sword if I just get this material for it. It's so easy to get sidetracked from, like, everything, and it's so nice. Right, that's my run button now. Alright, it's locked until I kill everything. Don't you dare. Oh man, I can pay for Twitch Prime subs? What a deal. I think I would probably ban the term primes, except that if people start talking about Warframe, I'm in trouble. Like, just set up a rule to auto-ban for saying the word primes. Or if we're talking about math, then we're in trouble. Yeah, prime numbers. Metroid Prime games. Okay, yeah, maybe we can't. Yeah, you were specifically not allowed to talk about these numbers in my chat. And these will be necessary for the Omega raid later on. Or no, that was Ridrana. That was a lighthouse, right? I don't know if I can do the trick here. Because nobody wants to fight Spore Spawn. Okay, I got it. Also, just as a show of solidarity, I will also ban the words Larbird and Starbird. Because nobody wants that either. I think the only, aside from, you know, obvious hate speech and horrendous phrases, the only phrase that I explicitly have banned in my chat right now is the big follows, because that's what the follow bots spanned before. And, what's it called? Burger King. Because of the shit they pulled with the viral streamer ad a while back. You're not allowed to say the words Burger King in my chat. I refuse. Oh, no, you can ban phrases. The biggest issue is that they will eventually change their terms so they get around bans and stuff. To be fair, the Larbird thing is legit tricky. Because it's not just, okay, Larbird's left. It's also, okay, but which way is the boss facing? Where's the glove? There we go. Not as simple as just saying, okay, left or right. We're getting some really nice finds early. We got the Power Glove, we got the Ocarina. We got... Flippers are nice. They're not, like, extremely important, but they are quite nice. Oh. Shooting a little too far off. Or port, yeah. God forbid you want to talk about networking, though. Keep trying to talk about networking in the streamer's chat. And, I don't know, for whatever reason, I cannot talk about the things you need to open to allow connections in. I just want to play Z Battle. I want to play Gundam Wing Endless Duel. Actually, both sides, Portable Stove, have been pretty generous. The Zoraldo side has been real nice, because I got bombs and the Morph Ball, like, immediately. And I would weigh the bombs and Morph Ball, like, way higher than a lot of stuff in Metroid. Like, the high jump boots are kind of whatever. Grapple Beam is... Grapple Beam is useful for exactly one check, and I pray that I don't need it. Metroid Rando had a Cactuar sprite. I mean, you could work on the sprite sheets. It'll be harder than the Zelda side. You could do it. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do Mock Ball. Or Mock Met. Let's go, baby, love the bets! Oh, I messed up. Alright, I have to hold down dash, don't I? Ice Rod is not particularly useful. The Fire Rod is better. Oh no, we got it. We don't have to hold down dash. The real hardest part, I think, is not just porting the sprites over, but making sure they fit within the dimensions. Because, like, there's a couple that's like the N64 version of Link in Super Metroid, and it looks really weird. Like, it looks weird as a joke, I imagine. It looks weird on purpose, but still. And then you've got Alucard, who's a little squashed because the sprites can't be as big. Oh, do they have Anemogus? Oh, shit. It's not in the randomizer list, unfortunately. I think there's like 6 or 7 custom sprites on the Metroid side. But yeah, it has to be built into the randomizer, otherwise you'd have to patch the ROM separately. And, I don't know how easy that is. Yeah, it might be on Varia. We're just talking about this one specifically, which has more limited options, for obvious reasons. The reason this happened in the first place is kind of a miracle. The, what's it called? The games just happened to occupy completely separate spaces in RAM. So it was super easy to say, okay, why don't we just transfer over all this... We'll just store this part in this part of RAM, and then when we need it, we can go use the other chunk of RAM. Ooh, Charge Beam. Now we're really Mega Man. Megaman. Oh yeah, I forgot you can just aim up and shoot those guys with missiles. It actually makes this segment a lot easier because up until then I would always be using the Morph Bomb or Power Bombs, and it was kind of annoying. The Zelda 1 Metroid? Yeah. Actually, I don't know if they take up separate spots in RAM. They probably don't, because NES cartridges are way, way smaller. Oh, come on, I made that. That was correct. Not real Magman until he can't hear the BGM. For what it's worth, they did actually change that. I actually wonder if you could mockball in here. I don't know if it's possible to do it in that small of a space. I think in, like, 9 is the first time they started when they had the Proto Man DLC. He had a charge, but it faded out over time, so it didn't constantly... You weren't just listening to whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, right, the timing on these bombs is different, too. Oh no, that's a power bomb barrier anyways, I need that. Like, we could still keep checking out Metroid, there's still... Can we fight Kraid? Yeah, we can fight Kraid, I think. Because you don't need the high jump boots to fight him, you just need a really well-timed jump. I think it is considered sequence breaking, but... It's a Metroid game, come on. It might be better to balance the switching between games, though, just so that way it's not like, okay, I just got everything in Zelda, and now we're going back to Metroid where I have, you know, a charge beam. I don't think I'm going to need these missiles, but just in case. Empty Bottle. Let's just do the Bottle Boy check. We're going to have to go back to Kakariko anyways to turn on the ocarina. Sorry, the flute. I'm just gonna restock and save real quick. I don't know why the boat is red. I don't know why I called it a boat. That is like as far from a boat as you can get, I think. X's space boat. Green, rest in peace, green boater dude. Who famously piloted his boat in the intro of Mega Man X2 and crashed into that pier. For the good of all mankind. Or the good of all robot kind. That's true, there is a franchise called Star Ocean. Which doesn't actually have a lot of, like, space travel. Like, there isn't a ton of that. It's mostly just, like, you go around on sword planets a lot, but you don't actually do a whole lot of flying. I want to sing shanties and go between planets. Of course, that would require the Star Ocean games to start being good, so we'll see. Just gonna check this real quick because there's 3 nice treats in here. Honestly, I think the Elite games are a lot closer to like a Star Ocean now. Well, that looks weird. Oh right, this tracker doesn't, it doesn't do armor upgrades. That's Dig Dug. That's him. No light sources yet, so we can't do the basement. As Creed 4 No Man's Sky crossover. I'm glad that they put in the work to No Man's Sky and didn't just call it done. From what I hear, it's quite a good game now. It would have been super easy for them to just take the money and say, thanks, we're done working on it. Of course, the problem is then if they wanted to release any games after No Man's Sky, and it, you know, if they didn't touch it, then people would just be like, nah, we remember what you did with No Man's Sky. We're not gonna do that again. Oh no, absolutely, yeah. Like, if a game is bad, with the promise that it's gonna be good later, then yeah, absolutely, you should not give it the time of day until it is good. Just a reserve tank. Alright, where do I want to go from here? We'll probably do the, like, Zora stuff. Oh, New World is a trash fire. New World looks so bad. I guess we could go get scammed. Because, like, we have everything we need to check that. I like how I reflexively went to the fake flipper zone, even though I didn't have to do it. Like, MMOs are always going to have a degree of it's going to be better later, just because as, you know, people play the game and they determine what the players enjoy, what they don't enjoy. Yeah, it'll obviously be iterated and changed over time, but if a game is not even worth your time in the first place, then yeah. Like, New World, from what I'm hearing, is just complete trash fire. You're paying to test in an alpha. Alright, heart piece. It's also part of why the only MMO that I regularly play is, like, FF14 sometimes. BSO2, it's still real rough, and they added the new expansion, but it's just not really worth more than, like, a couple of days of play for me. They need to really revamp their content, otherwise it's just, you do the existing stuff, you get to level cap, and then you can grind the same monsters over and over again with no real change in gameplay for a tiny marginal power increase that doesn't really change the way you play the game at all. And I get that to a certain extent, you know, a certain point that is the PSO formula. But it's just not very fun. After 20 years, you need to innovate a little more on that, you know? Someone who's excited for New World. Well, at least they got a lesson. I'm terrified of this crab, even though I have blue mail. Oh, actually, we can go turn in our mushroom, too, really quickly. Alright, pack of supers. You bought New World. Oh, I'm so sorry. Blocked. Ah, mirror shield. Actually, not a complete scam. It doesn't really help a ton, like it's... What is it? The eye lasers on the walls can be blocked, but... I think there's another type of fireball it blocks that the red shield doesn't. It's a semi-scam. You don't need the mirror shield for progression. Oh, Jordan, have you not seen the crossover rando? Or are you just having a laugh? I'm not sure you've actually seen the crossover rando before. Let's go on Scruffo. Yeah, I think it also blocks Wizrobes. And I don't remember if the red shield does or not. You have not seen the crossover rando? Cool. So basically, no, it's not a game shuffler. The items are shuffled between the games, but they don't randomly switch back and forth. It sticks the items from both games into each other. So for example, just now I found the Spazer Beam here in Zelda. And normally that doesn't happen. So the idea is that you have to go between Super Metroid and Legend of Zelda, and eventually beat both Ganon and Mother Brain. Beat the whole thing. Ah, missile pack. Wizrobes and eyewalls, yeah, so not incredible, but better than some of the scams I've gotten. Well, actually, let's go check out Eastern Palace. And I was talking about this earlier. The only reason it's possible is because these games use different areas in RAM completely, like they do not overlap. So they just kind of Frankenstein the ROMs together and just like, what if we just use the RAM? Back end of Turtle Rock, I don't think it's terribly hard without the mirror shield. It takes a little bit of finesse, but it's not like super difficult compared to like, I don't know, IBJ. Yeah, it's more annoying, especially the bridge room. That's probably like the worst part. There's 3 checks back here. Supers, monies, fire rod. That's not bad at all. So, technically dark areas are still out of bounds. Let me check the map, actually. What are our dungeons looking like? Alright, so Eastern and Hera are crystals. Hera is a red crystal. Can I mark it preemptively down? Okay, you can. And then Desert Palace is a pendant, a non-important one. Okay. Oh, actually, can I just fly to Death Mountain? Hold on. I don't think I actually need to go into the cave, although I'm going to do it anyways. What does this do for me, though? Because, like, I get the save point, and then... Up by Tower of Hera, what can I realistically do? Having the sword makes this easier, because you can use the little glint to tell where you are. Now we have the old man, because we crossed over the screen. And then once you cross back onto the screen, you just hold down left until you hit a wall. Then hold down right a bunch. Keep holding right. Then you just press down and left. And then a bat hits you and you lose your charge. Not too bad. We can't actually... No, we can't do Tower of Hera because we don't have the mirror. And no Moon Pearl means that Dark World is currently out of bounds. This is also a warp, by the way. This leads to Norfair, that cave. Maybe I'll jump in there afterwards, actually. Because now that we have Spazer, we can go jump into Kraid real quick and skip a bunch of the crossover time. Than if I were to go from the other entrance. What's on Spectacle Rock? Alright, that's a pack of missiles, and this is... Okay, just a piece of heart. Yeah, right side you need hookshot or you need Titan Mitts. Or no, sorry, you need hookshot or hammer and mirror. And then, yeah, we're not doing that. So let's go warp back to Metroid. Assuming they haven't changed these gates, and if they have, I'm in trouble. You have to turn on Spazer manually because otherwise you can crash the game. If you have Spazer and Plasma turned on at the same time, the game does not like that. If you know what you're doing, you can do the space-time beam and go back in time. But if you don't know what you're doing, you'll probably just crash. And I don't know what I'm doing, because I don't remember the exact criteria to do the glitch. Alright, nothing great in Norfair. But Kraid should be a pretty free fight. We got 30 supers. Yes, Megaman can go back in time, but only once. Actually, I gotta shoot this fire dude first. You know what I never actually realized? There's different animations for, like, standing still versus walking into a wall, even though I think you're constantly spinning in Morph Ball in Vanilla, right? Didn't actually know that. So to fight Kraid early, you just have to do a careful jump. I could also blow open Meridia, although that would really not do much for me. So basically you just jump from here. If your spacing is exactsies, you can just kick off the wall. Not particularly tricky. Haha, this is Wily here. Are you ready to take my evil test, Megaman? See what this is. Big 20. Hardest part about learning this is just remembering where every check is, because sometimes you'll need to do it. Go fight Kraid's Awful Son. Kraid's Awful Son is dead. Oh, actually, there's also another check I need to do on the way in here. Now, hopefully I don't run out of missiles for Kraid. I think I should be okay. But we'll see. There's Remember Me, by the way. Yeah, I'm sure you could get the MSU stuff working. But I believe by default it doesn't include any of that support. Oh, I didn't get the quick kill. I've never done the quick kill. Open your mouth. Alright, he has to open it. I'm too used to the project-based style of Kraid. Where you and your little... Your hand has to stop right now, Kraid. I'm serious. I'm too used to the Hyper Metroid trade where he opens his mouth immediately after you shoot him, pretty much. Here you have a lot more time, it's throwing me off. There we go. Yeah, Kraid is pretty easy in vanilla. Alright, Kraid is deactivated. Oh boy, the Validation Rupee! Actually, no, it's a Validation Arrow. Well, it's a Kraid kill regardless, we have to do that. Another step along the way. Just wondering, could I do Eastern Palace? It's technically not in logic. Because you need a light source for Eastern Palace. Actually, no, I don't have the bow, never mind. Right, I need a bow. I think you can actually get up to the final room without the bow, but then it's got the red dudes that absolutely need the bow to be killed. Then Dark World is off limits as well, so... Yeah, Desert Palace is not looking doable. Dark World is not doable. Tower of Hair is not doable. Power Bomb. I'm gonna try to be better about drinking water more regularly rather than just all in one shot. So not speedrunning, I don't have to worry about going fast. We do have one more check to do in this tunnel though. X-ray scope room is not in logic because I don't have space jump. I think it's either high jump or grapple beam. And we have neither of those. Ah, Big 10. Fire Rod do anything for me? I guess I could check Pink Brinstar. Although it's a lot faster to go from the Zelda side. I'm trying to think of what else there is to do in Zelda. That's a heat room, so I can't do anything in there. Or it's not in logic, at least. Already been sequence breaking a little bit. So we did the mushroom trade-in, we did... Dark World's not accessible. I could check Agina's cave, actually. We don't have Titan Mitt, so we can't do the stuff there. Zelda, we have some good items, like the flute is really nice, the fire rod's good. Actually, let me mark the mushroom as done. Yeah, not a ton of like actual progression. Just stuff that is nice to have. What are you? A lot of money. Hey, boss. How's it going, Bridget? No, we checked under the bridge already. That was a piece of heart. We checked the bridge, we checked the fairy fountain. We did scam, we got scammed by Zora. Hyrule Castle is technically out of logic because it's blocked by the light right now. I could go into Eastern Palace for a couple of checks that are still in logic. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Because on the Metroid side, I'm a little locked until... Actually, no, there is Pink Brinstar, so we're not entirely locked out yet. Maybe I'll get really lucky and this ends up being like the lamp and a bow. Oh yeah, I can never pick up another roofie, damn. When I said roofie, I meant rupee. Roofie's a different thing. We're lucky we'll get to see the big orb as we pass by again. Not what I was hoping for. Here comes the big orb. Yeah, baby! The world-famous Eastern Palace Big Orb. Live tonight on twitch.tv/AndyAML. It's incredible. It's fantastic. Your life will never be the same. Okay, compass. I think that actually... That's the end of stuff I should be allowed to check. No, Eastern is pretty easy to access. Access, what am I saying? The problem is, right now, I'm hard locked by the bow and the lamp. Well, soft locked by the lamp, hard locked by the bow. Oh, he spawned in. You can kill those skeletons before they actually appear. Okay, big key. We're still technically in logic for one more chest. Unless this is a lamp. Oh, that is like the worst possible get here. So that means that the boss is going to have a non-essential item. I'm going to do a little bit of darkness diving just because it'll help me. Hey fellas! Somebody mentioned the door to darkness? Thankfully the layout is very simple here. This room is just like a big square. And then the room to the right is a square blocked off by pots. Save it for my Angel Fire update, please. I use GeoCities. I'm actually just going to do this normal way. Because those anti-fairies always do a heart of damage. I think all I have is Pink Brinstar right now. I think. Ah, power bombs. Okay. I think that is officially all we can do now. Because this just leads back to the central. Yeah. We're done. Because I could, in theory, do the grapple beam free path to wrecked ship, but that'd be way too difficult. Flute Kid is in the Dark World, so we can't actually do that check yet. Yeah, I think we go to Metro and check Pink Brinstar, Brink Pinstar. Metroid has a lot of checks is the thing. Like, it's every single secret missile pack that you need to know, basically. Because of the way that the game can shuffle stuff together. Whereas, this game has less explicitly Or I should say, Legend of Zelda has less explicitly hidden stuff. I wonder if I have to do... No. I don't think I can actually do Gauntlet, as far as the logic is concerned right now. And not that I would want to do Gauntlet. Nobody wants to do Gauntlet. At least not without Screw Attack. How is that Mega Man X Corrupted fan game coming along anyways? I feel like I heard about that game, like, all the time over the past 10 years, and then it's just gone kind of silent. Is that still being worked on? I think originally it was being made in Flash, which is maybe not the best choice to make a game in. For reasons that are now obvious. Also, speaking of Flash, apparently Newgrounds is doing like a Flash competition, which is interesting. But then again, I guess that's kind of how they became relevant, so... Okay, Friday Night Funkin', was that on Newgrounds, or was that just kind of its own thing that got uploaded to Newgrounds at some point? Yeah, it's 1997. Newgrounds has passed you the boof, do you blam? I think this is a power bomb floor. Missile pack, not what I'm hoping for. And then hopefully there's something down here. Otherwise we're gonna have the celebratory very first... Am I stuck? Am I soft locked of the run? Oh, jeez. Magic cape doesn't help. Bottle also doesn't help. Am I soft locked? Mega Man X being corrupted, being worked on as recently as 18 days ago. Nice. I'm trying to think, unless they want me to IBJ. I think somebody was mentioning, actually... I think Beatus's version of the randomizer, I think they patched out the requirement for IBJ. Because it is considered more of an advanced technique. This side pathway, that leads back to, I want to say Meridia? But I don't believe we can directly access anything from that. Can be turned on and off. I don't know if by default in the crossover rando if it's enabled though. I'm not sure. It is enabled by default? Okay. Hopefully I don't have to do it, but if I do, I guess I'm gonna have to learn real fast. Yeah, that's just a 10 arrow, so not that. I'm sure there's somebody in chat, or if they watch the VOD later, that's gonna scream at me, oh my god, you just need to go here and there's a thing there. That's the only place you can go logically. My god, does this guy ever play a rando? And the answer is, yeah, but only about like twice a year. So I think here you can do your infinite jump up. Oh, what's the rhythm on this one again? Sometimes I just mash and it works. Woo! Oh, nice. All that for a missile pack. How much you want to bet? Even though this room has the shimmery background, it's not actually a hot room. That acid will absolutely destroy you, though, if you stay in it for too long. Just a heart container. Well, at least we know. Yeah, IBJ, I think it's a little too advanced for the average player. I get that a lot of these randomizers are tuned towards speedrunners and people who have mastered the game. Hell, the Brinstar bonus pack, that's a mock ball trick. And even then, I think that's a little too much. Oh, you know what? You're right. I think Magic Cape does get me to Aghanim. It gets me into the tower, but yeah, still a lamp would require... There's a couple dark rooms on the way. I'm just hoping I don't actually need Aghanim, because there is that one check in Metroid that requires Grapple Beam. And we know that's going to be the Aghanim Cave prize, is the Grapple Beam. Put in a Grapple Bees. Yeah, I don't think I can actually do Gauntlet right now. At least not reasonably. If I was godlike in theory, I could IBJ up there, but I really hope that's not the solution. If you're gonna make me IBJ to do the Gauntlet, then I don't know, you're a monster. Because yeah, Norfair is pretty much inaccessible without Varia right now. So I think it's on the Zelda side. Where we gotta look next. Desert Palace is a red pendant as well, so... Not that I can get in there, I don't have the book. This Quake does nothing for me, Magic Cape does nothing outside of Bumper Cave for me. Right now, at least. Flute gets me around faster, which is nice. Fire Rod would, in theory, let me get into... It would let me finish Hera. Yeah, I used the shovel. Actually, let me... right-click that and mark that off. We did the shovel check, we did Lake Cave check. We did Eastern Palace dip as far as we could go in. Sashrala, obviously we can't do the Green Pendant check. We can't do back of Hyrule Castle check. Or the Hyrule Castle basement, I should say. We don't have a light source. We did Mushroom Trade-In. We checked back of Escape already, that was nothing great. Or no, I think a blue mail was in there. The race is the blue boomerang, which I don't think you actually need for any progression. It's obviously not Pedestal. In Death Mountain, we've already done all that we can do up there. Because we need Hookshot or we need Hammer and Mirror to get to top. Yeah, Desert Palace is locked off. We're really done with Zelda. Ice Rod, I think, was in Lake Cave. I can't really explore Norfair because I don't have the Varia suit, and I don't believe you ever have to lava dive, like go into hot rooms. In the Super Metroid side of logic. Yeah, I think it might be on the Metroid side, actually. We can't go to... Can we go to... No, we can't, because we don't have Hammer. If we had the Hammer, we could go to the Dark World. It wouldn't really help us, but we could. Question is, where in Metroid do I go? Yeah, we beat the bomb boss. He didn't have anything good. We did the Edakun check. The wall jump tutorial, we did all that stuff. We can't go up here because you need speed booster for this. Gauntlet. God. There's no way it's the gauntlet. But I might actually have to check the Billy Mays room, yeah. I don't know if that's in logic, but probably my best option, because I really don't want to do the gauntlet. Billy Mays, you don't need the speed booster, right? You just need a regular bomb. So it should be doable. Billy Mays is in logic? Okay. Does it say on the website specifically, like, what is and is not considered important for logic? So I'm a lot more familiar with the Zelda side compared to the Super Metroid side. Hi everyone, Billy Mays here. Hi everyone, Leon Kennedy here. I should play RE4 again. It's a good game. I wonder how the aiming is on the PC port, actually, if I could, like, use the mouse and keyboard. That'd probably be pretty fun. Oh, come on. I think it's a little too low. Still too low. I'm doing it way too low. It's kind of weird that Billy Mays has been dead for over a decade now. I don't know why I'm consistently undershooting. I know I could powerbomb, yeah, I'm just being stingy as hell. Besides, I didn't need it. I think it was like literally either a few weeks before or after Michael Jackson. Alright. I didn't do the jump. I didn't yump. I think you can just run in from this side and it works. I think we're good. Alright, we're good. Billy Mays here. A red cane. But wait, there's more. Oh. I don't think that actually does anything for me. Not in Light World, at least. Maybe I do have to go to the gauntlet. Oh, come on. I really hate this jump. There we go. The ceiling E-tank is just a pack of 3 bombs. They're not really worth going for. Unless I'm really, really hurting for bombs, which I'm not. Problem is I got an IBGA to the gauntlet, which I was somehow able to do once. I don't know if I can do it a second time, though. I also don't know where I should be standing to start. Damn, was really hoping that would just be like Space Jump or something. Or Variasuit, or I don't know. I'm still a little sad the Hyper Metroid randomizer doesn't have support for the patch version. Gotta be real quick on the trigger finger every time I die. If you know, you know. If you don't, go read the lore. Yeah, IBJ, I don't think that should be in the standard logic. Have I played Super Metroid tilted 90 degrees? No, but I don't think I would like it. I am a known disliker of the inverted castle from Castlevania. So I don't know if I would like partially inverted castle of Super Metroid. No, it's Mega Man and he's battling through networked versions of your favorite games via randomizer. Streaming the Battle Network games is hard because there's so much story. Too much story, some might say. Yeah, I needed to put not clickbait in the title. I'm just trying to get a better feel for where I need to jump. I don't know if I can get high enough from here, though. Yeah, that doesn't tell me anything. I'm better off jumping from here, honestly. First one's always the hardest for me. Nope. Ugh. Why can't they just let you mash and get IBJ? Yeah, like the first one is always tricky. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm actually gonna pause this for now, and I'm gonna cheat a little bit because we're not like doing an actual full serious timed run or anything. Disable background input and hotkeys. There we go. Because I want to pop open the spoiler log and see if this is in fact the intended progression. We're gonna get a little bit of a hint. Alright, so this seed is 108432836. Spear 2, what? Oh no, it is actually the gauntlet. Yeah, the various suit is in the gauntlet. Fuck. Man. Man. Alright, well, I guess we gotta IBJ. Was actually not bad. The timing, I don't know how I did it so well the first time. Okay, I have to delay it the first time, then I have to speed it up afterwards. I think. I'm absolutely rewinding if I fuck this up, by the way. Whoop! Enough space? Okay. Feels bad that it was the, I was in fact correct and it was in the gauntlet. Hopefully that's the only nonsense trick we're gonna have to do. It feels real bad. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with regular bombs here. Oh, come on. So cringe. The other nice thing is that power bombs massively slow down everything in this room. It's not this one, it's in the double choice area. I might just have, if I do this again, I might just have to use the Beatus fork of this, or the Vivillin fork of this, I should say. Because fuck doing IBJs casually. If I wanted to speedrun the game, I would speedrun the game. Plus then I can have an AI backtalk me when I mark something as checked. Yeah. Alright, there's Variasuit at least. Alright, background input. I need to speed back on. Yeah, the X-ray scope. The real good shit here. That's what we're all here for. Alright. The good news is Variasuit does let me do Norfair. Or a good chunk of Norfair at least. I was gonna say, it felt like I had really done all my checks correctly. But at the very least, this time was not really my fault. It's just that the randomizer demands you do a pretty difficult trick. Yeah, I might as well go heal. At least now the red ship makes sense. Sorry, the red boat. Bomb jumping... I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, oh, it's easy in Super Metroid, I don't know why people have trouble with it. But I've never been able to do, like, IBJ consistently. And I don't know if that's because it's a Super Metroid thing, or it's a Zero Mission thing, or what, but I don't like it. Okay, so we're in Norfair now. Yeah, Hyper has different timing for bombs. Well, Project Base has different timing for bombs in general. But yeah, I feel it's a lot like the should you be allowed to have turbo versus should be forced to mash argument. Oh no, wait, you need speed booster here, that's right. And a lot of people are starting to say you shouldn't have to mash if you want to speedrun games, in my opinion. All it really does is destroy your hands, and I'm sure a lot of people will be like, well, no, I destroyed my hands, well, everybody else should have to destroy theirs as well. That's the only fair way to do it. I don't think so. You can absolutely change stuff after the fact. Debating if it's worth it to go do the check there where the ice beam normally is. Yeah, Soten is... I like the game, but the rando, like... Or going for speedrunning, I should say. It's, Oh, not even backdash all the time. I'm talking about wing smash. You have to constantly do 270s on your D-pad to get anywhere as a bat if you want to get a good time. But yeah, a lot of games are way too rough. A little bit of sequence breaking. Yeah, it's rough. Oh, one more in there. Because you kind of have to set a boundary based on the game you want to, you know, speedrun and decide, is it worth it? Is it worth destroying my hands? Oh, there's a lamp. So that at least does one check for me. Actually, Aghanim should be doable now. I get real desperate and I have to go to Dark World. And technically the rest of Eastern Palace should be in Logic now, although it's not likely that's gonna happen. Speedrun the Mario Party Rotate minigames. Your hands. I didn't even speedrun them and I got injured as a child. I don't know if I actually need... I get in trouble if I went around this side path here. I don't think I do. No, Eastern is... It's the only reason I joke is because it is technically now in Logic up until the final door. Where, you know, you still need the bow anyways. It doesn't really help us there, but it does mean that we can at least do the Hyrule Castle escape check. And with my luck, probably just end up being like the compass or the map. Hold up. Oh, I messed up. Might as well get a capacity up. It's on the way. Oh, I messed up. I keep wanting to respin, then I remembered, oh right, this isn't Project Base. It's not allowed. It's not even like a super hard trick there, in my opinion, it's just... I was timing it bad. Is that when you don't have to actually get into the little chunk there, you can just rub up against the wall? Wait, can I actually get through here? Isn't there like a giant pile of rubble? If I can get through here. Okay, no we can. We can go say hi to Crocomire. Potentially put ourselves in wizard jail. No, 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 no. Oh, this might be a speed wall. Damn. Yeah, it's speed locked. I thought it wasn't. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so you're a clever lad and sneak in here. And make sure that you don't get too far. Holy crap, that does a lot of damage. This is even with the Variasuit. I'm not used to coming in there early. No. Probably kill the fire dudes first, honestly. What? I thought I was over the top there. Yeah, the Scarboy missile. A little bit of old SALP lore for you. When Slow Beef was doing the co-op Let's Play with, God, Scarboy back in 2006 or 2007, I want to say. And they got to that room and Scarboy was just like, good luck. Obviously, speedrunners of today would thumb up their nose at calling that trick difficult, but back in the day... Back when we had to go uphill both ways to LBJ or BLJ and BLT, BBQ. I'm gonna save. I went to a lot of effort to get that +5 capacity and I don't want to lose it. It's actually the Immortal, I believe, that really got people interested, because back then, people didn't really do video LPs. The concept of, like, recording a video and talking over it, like live gameplay and talking over it. Oh right, I couldn't get up here because I don't have high jumps. Probably gonna do some IBJ nonsense. Share a save state and play with some hard type bullshit. I mean, that kind of still happens. It's just less sharing a save state and more like, you know, we all agree to play Winnie the Pooh Hell Baseball for a few hours. And also, people now have, you know, between Mario Maker and all the ROM hacking stuff, it is a lot easier to get your hands on that kind of... Can I not shoot that? Or no, it's the next one over, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know. Okay, Master Sword, that's nice. Sorry, Mr. Sword. Go to Bubble Mountain. Oh no, Wizard Man's been in Logic since we got Cape. Oop. The sword just makes it so I don't have to spend any magic to get in. But otherwise doesn't help kill him. Doesn't make Cape obsolete. There's Bumper Cave that you need the Cape for. I don't believe there's another way to get in there. I am probably sequence breaking here because I don't have high jumps, but whatever. Actually, no, I probably needed IBJ to get up there. Oh, just for Aga. Gotcha. Yeah, Cape is mostly used for me when I fight blind, if I'm, like, really, really low on resources otherwise. Obviously, getting to Bumper Cave and fighting Ganon make it slightly easier. Oh boy, 3 bombs. I'm not even going to dignify those by picking it up. Now, I don't know if I can actually get up here. I mean, again, IBJ. I wonder if this run was specifically... This seed was specifically generated to make me good at doing IBJ. I'm beginning to suspect it might have been designed for that purpose. Damn it. I know that, yeah, you can do like a perfect wall jump. And if you have Ice Beam, you can, like, kick off of the flying dudes. But this is probably not what is intended. Oh, I keep messing it up. No. Yeah, I think next time I just use the Beatus slash Vivlin fork of this. So I'm quite good on doing speedrunner tricks. Especially when I haven't done this in like 7 months. I think last time I streamed this was in April. Actually, no, it'd be more than 7 months then. The good thing about Bumper Cave is that you can already tell whether or not it's worth it by the time you find it. Because the prize is right out on the cliff. Oh. Hey. Hey. I actually told Beatus a while back, check out Hyper Metro. I don't think he's streamed it yet. And I gave him the patch version, so he shouldn't get in trouble on Twitch if he does stream it. Ooh, nice, gravity suit. Yeah, definitely worth coming up here. Now the question is, can I get to the other side of Bubble Mountain without having an IBG again? And I think I have to. Is he still working through Soden? Actually, let me see. I get like a little bit of a running start. If I get a little bit of a running start. Okay, that's not too bad. I just finished. How do you like it? I'm curious to see what somebody playing the game for the first time in, like, 2022, what they would think of it. Oh, Spring Ball. The Convenience Lovers upgrade. Because for me, at least, when the game first, you know, was fairly new, I was a big proponent of, oh man, it's got the inverted castle, look how much more game you get. And now it's just like, eh. Yeah, the new enemies are cool, but it really doesn't add a ton to the game. It's actually the Super Duper Metroid ROM hack that I streamed a while back that actually has an option for mirror mode. Speaking of inverted castle. And I guess for your first time playing through, it really wouldn't matter which one you picked. But then I wonder if you can do like mirror rando. I wonder if that's possible. Doing Norfair without high jumps is weird. Ooh, Moon Pearl. He was enjoying regular, not sure about inverted. Yeah, inverted is about when my enjoyment of the game kind of runs out. I hit the point of, I'm good, actually. Norfair is pretty stacked. It's a shame I had to IBJ multiple times. Yeah, no, Variasuit was actually, like, I was looking at the spoiler log, and it said, straight off the bat, like, no, you gotta get the Variasuit in Gauntlet. Have fun IBJ in there, bud. Yeah, next time I stream this, I probably just use the other fork. The speedrunners can IBJ all they want. I don't want to do that. wait, doesn't this just lead down to... No, we can go around from here. I think the last few times that I tried doing this, I never needed to do the infinite bomb jump. Yeah, that mean for BG. Oh, big job. Like the Japanese word daijobu, yeah. Oh, yeah, the inverted castle only having the one music track you hear most of the time. The song that is unfortunately like a straight minute of build-up. And by the time that happens, you're usually into a save room and you get to hear it start up all over again. Lost Painting is dope as hell. It's a shame it only shows up in the library. For that one little corner of the inverted castle. Okay. I think we're actually done with Norfair now, because that's a wave beam door. That's a wave beam door as well, and this entrance to Crocomire is speed booster locked. Oh, this would also be speed booster locked. I gotta go all the way around. No, that's alright. Wait. Part of the fun of playing Metroid. Can I powerbomb this? Yes. Oh, is it also inverted chapel? Oh. 2 areas isn't terrible, I suppose. Honestly, it kind of feels like they had leftovers, like they wanted to do more. Because from what I understand, the game was actually kind of released in a bit of a rush. Like, the menu screen is apparently super bare bones, which is why the backgrounds are just, like, flat gradients instead of, like, an actual background picture or something. That's also why the menus just feel, like, super basic. Because they kind of are. Alright, I've got Spring Ball now. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, I think now we go back to... Well, no, we could go check out Wrecked Ship, actually. Because Master Sword and Moon Pearl doesn't actually do a ton outside of making Aghanim slightly easier to get into. And Moon Pearl just means not much right now because I can't get into Dark World. If that's probably just go this way. The unconventional way you eat food. That was probably intentional, but... Because some items like potions and stuff, those are just consumed and they just do the animation on top of you. Like, you don't have to eat them. Yep, you don't throw them on the floor and then eat them. I don't think it was memory limits, because... Remember, this was on a CD, which was a lot of extra space at the time. It's not like the game was full of FMVs or anything. Yeah, it's true. Go check out Wrecked Ship. The Shrek'd Ship. It's so weird not having high jumps, but having, like, gravity suit, varia suit, spring ball. Doesn't feel right. I don't know what isn't in logic anymore. Oh wait, can I even get up here even with gravity suit? No, I can't. Well, IBJ. God. How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Not even IBJ in water. Yep. Oh. Oh, right, gravity jump. I keep forgetting that's also a thing. They're gonna make me good at IBJ. Well, I'm rich in Zelda. Gravity jump is just you equip gravity suit and then, or you unequip gravity suit and then jump. Or no, you equip gravity suit, jump, and then unequip. I think that's what you do. Like, eventually, obviously, yeah, you would run into an issue of there's only so much space on the CD, but I feel like there was probably more that they could have done if they wanted to. They just chose to wrap it up for production's sake. Go fight Fantoon, who is actually harder in this version because you have to fight him for longer. The project-based version of Fantoon, you can stun lock him with missiles, and he can't do a damn thing about it if you time it properly. Still don't have any crystals on the Zelda side. I feel like that's what usually ends up happening. I do like a lot of Metroid. And then Zelda gets massively neglected until it's like, you know, 4 hours in and it's like, oh man, I'm almost got Ridley, we're almost done. And then I remember there's an entire other game that we have to do. Hey man. I do wonder if multi-disc games like Final Fantasy, if they actually needed all the space, or if it's just because it was easier for them to do it that way. Rather than compress everything to fit on a single disc, they just had the game engine and a bunch of game assets separately. Yeah, probably time crunch, honestly. FMVs, yeah, those definitely didn't help. Still love the speedrunner trick for FF9 of just open the disc so it can't load the FMV so you actually finish the game faster. Aw, Fantoon, you're so slow in vanilla. Why can't you be more like your project-based brother? I don't think you had to use that trick, but it made it a lot easier. You have to be like damn near perfect with execution and probably get some luck as well. They had planned to have a voiceover for the opening text scroll, but the acting was so bad they scrapped it. I hope that audio surfaces one day. Alright, Fantoon gone. I wonder who, like, if they would have gotten a separate actor to do that, or if it was just one of the existing actors. Oh yeah, no, all the voice acting at the time was not great. I think the first game that I remember really having good effort put into the voice acting was Brave Fencer Musashi. They actually had, you know, proper anime voice actors and stuff. Wait, Locane's... Are you talking about the creepypasta thing? Because that's not true. If you're talking about that weird story with the writer that was, like, too intense for whatever, that's not, actually real. I think I went the wrong way. Oh god, yeah, Mega Man 8 was literally... I think they just took whoever they had at the office at the time, whoever was available. You know what? I don't hate Elmer Fudd version of Dr. Light. But yeah, most of the acting in that game was kind of dire. Started worshipping that bucket that carries you from one zone to the other. Okay, that I hadn't heard. That's new to me. But yeah, like, I don't hate Elmer Fudd Light. The biggest problem, I think, is, in Trials of Mana, they do all that affectation in text as well, and it becomes kind of obnoxious to read. But, like, in Mega Man 8, it was only in the cutscenes that he talked like Elmer Fudd. Well, he sounded like Elmer Fudd, so it wasn't really distracting. I don't know. Every time you read a W in Trials of Mana, it seems... It's like, right, I'm playing a video game. Because, like, it is a real thing. Like, it's not just, oh, haha, funny cartoon voice. Like, no, some people actually talk like that. And it's not meant to, like, insult them. It's just... A lot of times it is done for comedic purposes rather than just, oh, they have a little bit of a voice affectation. I don't know what the actual term for it is. I think I actually remember hearing the term a while ago and I've forgotten. Yeah, from what I hear, Trials is actually really good, like the remake. Not like, you know, game of the year, gonna revolutionize RPG forever material, but... You just want something, like, nice and comfy to play. From what I hear, it is quite good. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. Especially if you're coming from the original game where, the balancing was a little rough. I played this ROM hack called Sin of Mana that was apparently supposed to rebalance everything and make it, you know, a lot more meaningful for stat points rather than just, oh, half of these stats don't work, this mechanic doesn't work at all, critical hits are broken, don't exist. But it ended up just making the base game way, way, way harder. It wasn't very good. Flame Heinard. Heinard? Ooh. Pity middies. Back here, right? Yeah, it's the other room that I'm thinking of. Like, for its time, the original was very good. The original Trials of Mana. But, like, going back and playing it now, it is so obvious that a lot of it is really, really crusty. All the all the bugs and non-working stats, some of the classes that are just borderline useless compared to the others. Yeah, especially if you're coming, like, having played modern games. Like, obviously, yeah, when it released it would have been really cool, but people tend to become a lot more aware of game flaws over the years. God, I think I need high jump boots for, Actually, no, there's little elevator dudes, right? I wouldn't say it's a game that aged the worst, it just is rough to play now. Yeah, exactly. People's standards kind of went up. Or no, I think I do need high jumps, actually. Yeah, I do. That's a cool move. Oh, I really hope I don't have to IBJ up there, man. Missile pack, we can probably skip that. You know what, it's actually gonna kill me if I don't know what this is. We're just gonna yump off of this guy. Can't escape from IBJ. Wait, hang on. I gotta be closer to the wall, I think. Okay, that should be good. The Secret of Mana, it's rough going back and playing that now, too. I don't think I'm in the right spot. No. Oh god. It's so painful coming back from the rewind. But you know what I could do? Oh, I was right in place to see what it was. Do I need power bombs here? Okay, it's bomb pack. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Evermore, I think Evermore was a cool idea. But yeah, it's... the magic system, it was kind of just a more complicated form of MP. Especially because some reagents could only be bought in certain areas. I think a better way of doing it would be like having the reagents be more difficult to acquire, but then once you learn the spell, you just know how to do it for good, and you don't need, like, as many difficult reagents for it, or something. I don't know. The biggest issue with Secret of Mana is that it was originally planned for the CD add-on for the Super Nintendo, back when, you know, Nintendo and Sony were buddy-buddy. And Sony ended up doing their own little thing with their CD thing. God know whatever happened to that. Probably didn't do very well. But it was originally supposed to be on that, so they had this grand story with, like, time travel planned for it. And a lot of that ended up becoming Chrono Trigger. But the end result in Secret of Mana is that it's, like, a really, really unfinished, segmented, disjointed, chopped up game. Yeah, PlayStation, I don't know, it sounds fake. I don't think I can do this, actually. I don't think I... You need Speed Booster for this room, right? I can scout it. Oh, but I have to scout it from the other part, don't I? Heart piece. Alright, we're good. Good for me. There is actually a hack to re-enable co-op in Evermore. If that's the sort of thing you're into. I'm debating if I want to go back and check on Zelda now. So I've got the Titan mitts, so I could go check out the Dark World. Yeah, I think we go to Zelda. Yeah, Santa Claus, he uses the power of the mana seeds to try and, like, help children believe in Christmas, and it ends up turning him into a monster. This isn't like a euphemism, like, oh no, you fight this this jolly old man. No, it's Santa Claus. Like you talk to Rudolph at some point. And yeah, Alchemy, the other problem with Evermore is that Alchemy was not great for direct damage. Especially once you got Energize. Holy shit, Energize was busted. Here's how you win the game in Secret of Evermore. Once you get energized, use that. Congratulations, you're permanently at max level for all of your weapons. Not permanently, but while the buff is active, which is quite a long time. And guess what your dog becomes in the final zone? He becomes a toaster that shoots death beams. I gotta resave here. I did like the fact that the dog transforms in different worlds in Evermore. That was really cool. Yeah, your dog becomes a toaster. Again, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not making a euphemism. It is a toaster with like a little dog head, and it does digital barks. It's really good. They put a little modulation on it so it sounds like a robot instead of just barking. All right. So, I think Death Mountain is still off limits because we don't have the mirror. But we can get into Dark World from the village now. Which I think is the correct option. Can I go in from the bottom here? I think... Yeah, the top path needs the hammer, the bottom path you just need Titan Mitts. So we're good. Yeah, I could also do Mire, but we can save that for a rainy day. What do we gotta do? Hype Cave, we got plenty of checks we can do here. Let's check the map, actually. Speaking of checks, Blind is a green pendant dungeon. House of Darkness is crystal. Turtle Rock is a blue pendant, which means we might not have to do Turtle Rock. Unfortunately, Ice Palace is required. Misery Mire is a red crystal. And everything else is regular style crystals. Yeah, no, the Moon Pearl and Titan Mitts opens up so much for me. We can do a good chunk. Some might even say too much to check. No, don't steal my goodies. Go check Bumper Cave real quick. Wouldn't mind boots. Okay, Bumper Cave is 50 smackers. Not worth my time. Yeah, we could also do Skull Woods. Maybe I should do that. I don't have a ton of magic, though. I think I'm going to do the Hype Cave and everything else checks first. Check the sea house, actually, real quick. They call it the sea house because it looks like a sea. Ooh. Should call the S house. I don't think the screw attack actually gives me any progress. It just makes it easier for Metroid, though. Okay, Wave Beam. That is a little bit of progress. Progress. Diggity dark. So dark. We can't save the blacksmith because I don't have hammer. Hoggers! We'll never know why Chuck E. Cheese said poggers that day. Oh, does a Vivlin fork have quick swap as well? Yeah, I'll just use that next time. Wow, 2 digs. That was fast. Here's another important question about the Vivlin fork. Are there any sprite options aside from Captain Novolin, or is it just the standard stuff? Oh, baby. You're a tree now. Oh, is there Rash? Nice. Is Rash a Battletoads? Or not Battle... Yes, Rash is a Battletoad. Is he a Legend of Zelda sprite, or is he a Super Metroid sprite? Ooh, Metroid. Yeah, I think next time we just use that fork then, because I'm good on IBJ and having the sword of IBJ Damocles over my head. Now let's see if Hype Cave is hype. Hype Cave was decidedly not hype today. In fact, I would go so far as to call it Bad Cave. Okay. So we can cross over to the other side because I've got flippers, and I believe you can jump in the river there. Although it's going to be a one-way trip, because I don't think there's a little dock to get back on the left side. Ice Palace is unfortunately in logic, I think. It's probably faster to save and quit and just go back that way, but I want to... Yeah, no, I need... Do I need hammer, actually? I don't think I do. Oh, Ice Palace needs hammer? Oh, right, the last area. It's got the whack-a-mole things, yeah. This is why I stream these. So I can have people tell me, no, that's not right. Because the less time I spend time in Ice Palace, the better. Yeah, I think we do Skull Woods. I think we dip into Blind for a bit. I thought you could get to the other side without having to kill Aga. Like, I think you could just jump in the water. I've got the flippers. I believe there's a staircase that leads up there. I should probably just jump in here. Goodbye. I could use the fire rod to kill these guys instantly, but I think I'm going to try and save my magic. Alright, so we're going to have to go to the bottom room. I think there's one more non-essential in Skullwoods, and then we just blitz to the end. I believe it's 3 optional chests. Is it just 2? I thought it was 3. That shows what I know. Ew, sword beam. Get out of here. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. Alright, so then if that's all the items, then yeah, we just go straight for the boss. So I believe we can get a key on the way, we don't need to open a chest for it. Skull Woods is unique because you don't actually need the big key to get to the boss. You need to get the Fire Rod, which is locked behind the big key. But if you happen to have the Fire Rod already somehow, through some sneaky underhanded method, then you're good. This is the key. There we go. So I think you need one. If not, I march myself to my death. Such is life. The reason I want to conserve magic is because there's the torch puzzle in here. Oh, fairy. I don't have a bug net. And actually, using the lantern would be slightly less magic. Yeah, the other key, it's just given to you. But I believe you do need the one, right? The one that I picked up. I know how to play randomizer, I swear. I like you guys in the pit, actually. No, I can't. Nope. I hate when that happens. I think what I do is I torch that one, fire rod these two. Right, that goes through. Good enough. We take those. If I grab by the ghoulies here, I'm actually gonna poop. Alright, there's the other key. And now to fight Mothula. Everybody's favorite boss that works perfectly. Completely perfectly. Does not have anything wrong with the programming at all. Oh. I know I'm charging. Okay. These spikes stop doing damage to you when you kill the boss. Okay, but Vitreous at least works properly. Mothula has this weird bug where if you, like, hit it into a spike or something, or into, like, one of the bricks, it doesn't actually take damage. Mothula's weird. Probably faster just save and quit here, honestly. Actually, let's save and quit, because then we can go back to, we can go check the stuff around Meyer real quick. Like, Vitreous at least acts correctly, even though it is a bit of a slog. Now, I don't have the mirror. Oh, actually, you know what? This is actually this is another shortcut. And also check what we need for Meyer. I don't know that we're gonna finish this tonight. I don't think we will, but we can at least see. We can get the data. Okay, quick. Because the room to the right is normally a useless area in vanilla, but for the crossover rando, they made it a warp to Meridia. Oh, there's a mirror. The timing could not be better. And the validation arrow. Oh, baby, this run's complete now. I don't have to actually kill Ganon and Mother Brain on this one. That's it. Oh, level 1 sword, Cold Stare. God. I think Cold Stare is my pick for a worst boss without, like, the proper items. Because Cold Stare does, like, 1 billion damage. Super dangerous. The boots! Myra's actually really nice to me. Damn. And actually now we can go do Hera, we can go do... faster way, actually. I love that Smite still has the boots emotes. Even though he rarely plays Zelda Rando these days. I know we're gonna have to come back here as well another time, but still, I want to check it. Then I can do Bonk Cave. Still need to find a bow and a hammer. I think bow, hammer, and then we're in... Are we in go mode? I think we're in go mode. Oh, right, hookshot, hookshot, yes. Hookshot is pretty important. Missile pack. Definitely gonna go to Death Mountain top because we gotta do Tower of Hera. And we can check the right side of Death Mountain now. That's true, I can't actually visit Shack Tool because I don't have the grapple beam. Actually, grapple beam is Aga locked, so it would be a massive time loss to go see Shack Tool. Oh no, we have a lot of checks we can do. Like, exploration-wise, we're pretty alright. When am I gonna edit Shack Tool's face, put Shack on it? I don't know, I feel like he doesn't need it. Good enough. If Shack Tool has the hammer... Well... I think I would shit. I think I would just take a big ol' crap. Oh no. Please no basement seed. Please, you already made me IBJ. You demanded I do a speedrun trick already. Oh no, this is a basement seed. I can't get that little nook. Hiya. 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 The Hayas cease. Ow. Gotta do something before bingo. More like the a bad seed. Just in general, it's bad. Stinky. I don't like it. I'm so glad the Shonen Jump stuff did not turn out to be NFTs, by the way. For anybody who saw that announcement earlier today, Shonen Jump was like, we're about to introduce a brand new way for you to enjoy your favorite comics. Stay tuned. And everyone was like, oh, please do not be NFTs. Please do not be NFTs. And then the poor social media intern who they had to probably get on after work to be like, hey, could you just get on and post, please? It's not an NFT. I hate that we have to specify now that it's not an NFT when you announce, oh, I'm doing something new, stay tuned. Everybody's mind just jumps to, oh, you're gonna try and kill the environment for us, huh? You're gonna kill the environment to get a couple bucks. I could bomb jump if I was real nice. I don't think I'm real nice, though. I've already done enough bomb jumping for the seed. I'm gonna be completely honest here. So mean. Alright, so Troll Dorm's gonna have the last one then. Well, it's not even like super rich assholes. It's literally just like, oh man, I can maybe get a little bit of money, maybe, because let's be honest, it's almost certainly all scams. Like the fucking memes that came out of the woodwork that have been completely silent for a decade. Oh, hey, it's me, the guy from that Reddit meme that one time. Hey, everybody, I've got a lot of exciting stuff planned. I'm minting the Bad Luck Brian NFT. The first one. The only one. Oh my god. I'm so mad about people talking about NFTs that I'm getting my ass kicked. No, that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand what they actually are. They seem to think, oh, you're just buying a thing. It's a digital art purchase. No. You're getting a link to a digital art that may not exist in the future because, again, it's a hyperlink. Nothing is stored on the NFT. By definition, it's impossible to do that. But people seem to think because you have a sign that says, I own this, despite the fact that you didn't create it, you don't actually own the rights to it, that, I don't know. And yeah, since it has to go through the blockchain, it consumes so much fucking energy. Yeah, you're buying a piece of paper that says, I own this. And yeah, a lot of it is just artificial demand. Just people artificially hyping each other up. Oh, this thing just sold for, you know, $10 billion. It better get in now. Oh, I need hammer, don't I? Can I not get to that? Oh no, I can't because you need hammer on this part. It's either hookshot or hammer, that's what it was. Damn. Okay, we can't do the rest of Death Mountain then. What do I want to do then? Probably go to Dark World again. Jump into blinds. Air from Kobe Bryant. I mean, yeah, it's at least a thing. It is a really stupid thing, but it is a thing. Oh, I never marked off Tower of Hera. Yeah, I might have to do Pyramid Fairy. Look, if anybody's watching and you really, really want to get in on NFTs, I have a proposition that's a lot better. You give me $100, and Will say you're the only person when I ask for $100 to give me $100 directly, and I'll you can own that. I will send you a picture that says you are the only person to do this, and you own me saying $100, and I'll send you a WAV file that says $100 as well. How about that? And from a value standpoint, it is exactly the same. And from an environmental standpoint, it's better because I don't have to fucking burn a rainforest to do it. I could just record it right now. Yeah, send $1 to Happy, dude. Except again, that was more environmentally friendly. Because Homer wasn't burning down a rainforest to do it. He was just snapping legs off of an innocent autodialer. The good news is we don't have to fight blind. The bad news is it might be a, Oh no, actually that's all the dungeon items. We might have to fight blind then. Damn. After this point, it's all the good stuff. And you might say, wow, Andy, that's a really dumb idea. Why would anybody do that? And then I will point you at the entire NFT community. Yeah, it's also a pendant dungeon, I suppose. And with this seed god. It was a real nice start, but then they made me do IBJs, and the monkey paw just continued. Basically, just, if you want something, just pay an artist to do it for you. Oh no, like, logic-wise, this has been pretty fine. It's just requiring IBJ for, like, standard logic settings and not, like, expert or speedrunner logic settings is a little much, in my opinion. Oh, right, I don't have to do that again. God, I think I actually used the magic cape here. Did I find powder? I don't think I have powder. No, I don't. I was gonna say I might want to convert one of those anti-fairies. Get my health back. But I can't do that. Or better yet, if you just want to spend some money, just like go donate to a charity. You know, a good charity, not like fucking Salvation Army or whatever. Fuck Salvation Army. Ow. Oh, I can't check the big key chest in here either, because I don't have the hammer. Man. Manga. Man. I gotta get back into Strive. I have not played in a minute. Between Blaze Blue and all the other games, between like Neo 2 and Monster Hunter, I'm gonna be busy for a bit with those, I think. Yeah, Autism Speaks as well. Is real bad. Oh, that was a nice little bop there. Can we just talk about how fucking clean my blocks and dodges were during that fight? That was pretty nice, in my opinion. I didn't get hit once. See, that's the reason I gotta get back into Strive, because I have the instincts of the fighting game, I just have not played it. Okay. What do I want to do from here? Yo, Tartus, man, thank you for the 420. 420. Hang on, does text-to-speech not go off on donations? Hold up. I thought I was supposed to read text-to-speech. Oh no, has it not been set up? Hold up. I thought it was supposed to be... Is this an acceptable way to get an OGG file of you saying weed? Yes. Alright. Do you want it just recorded off the stream, or would you like just a clean OGG file? I'm not sure if you want the background audio or not. If not, I will just give you an OGG right now. I'll record it, pop open Audacity, say weed. Background audio is fine? Alright. Ready? Weed. And you know what? I'm going to make an OGG just in case, because I don't know how well you can convert a Twitch audio into OGG. Weed.ogg. I should probably edit the metadata as well, put on the artist name and everything. You know, make sure it's all good. Alright. And get Discord open. Thank you for your transaction. Here is your OGG. Weed. Alright. Transaction complete. If you have any doubts as to whether or not I sent it, you can ask Tardisman. They can confirm the file has gone through on Discord. Can I not unpause now? Oh no. Oh no, did opening up Audacity actually mess with that? If you want to upload it, you know what? It's your file now. You own it. Guess what? It's a fungible token, and you can funge it however you want. Oh right, it's X to exit the map. You press X because I'm Megaman. Right. Alright. I only sell fungible tokens on my channel. You can right-click save as, you can print screen it, you can do whatever you want. I give you permission to funge it. I'd funge me so hard. Let's go check King's Ledge Graveyard real quick. You have unlimited use. Because as far as I'm concerned, you own it. E-Tank. Oh, you know what I need to do, actually? I need to go back and clip when Minimat was streaming earlier today. I uploaded a YouTube video because he's got a song request system, and obviously, you know, don't do this to troll him. But I figured since becoming a partner is a pretty rare thing to happen, I recorded a video of me saying, "Congratulations, Minimat, on getting partner. Here are the first 4 notes of Megalovania." And then I put in the first 4 notes of Megalovania. And since it was a song request, he had to play it. And I think it destroyed him a little bit. I need to go clip that so I can watch it later. Ow. Shoot your cheese balls at me. Whoopa, what do you got? Damn. Actually, wait a minute. I can get down to Pyramid. I can get down to Pyramid and do a little bit of Palace of Darkness. Can I do anything else, though? I think those are the big ones. Pyramid and POD. POD has a billion checks, so it's almost always worth doing, unless you're in go mode. Yeah, so a really, really roundabout path, but I can actually get to this side of the map too. I don't need hammer. See what's on the pyramid ledge. Heart piece, I'll take it. Or heart container. I feel like in general progress I'm doing better than the last few times I tried this. Like obviously it's still not going to be enough, although the IBJ stuff didn't help. I'm gonna work with the red and make a fungible token of Skittle Soma Sangweed, hell yeah. You funge the hell out of that token. Although I'm a little limited in Palace of Darkness, because I can't go the side route. That needs a bow. Normally you get the hammer in here, so nothing really needs it until after the big key point. Oh no, wait, this one you have to go into the right side. It is pretty clever how the left and right path in Eastern Palace, like when you first start playing the game, you think, oh, these paths are useless, why would they be there? And then you go to the Dark World and it's a dark reflection and there's stuff there now, oh shit! Although I don't think a ton of the other dungeons really build on that too much. It's mostly just this one. That was the last one to check. Actually, no, this is the way I don't want to go. Question is, where do I want to start? Iron Desert Reflections, complete lack of water, opens. I suppose. The Swamp Palace is weird because I guess draining it reveals it in the other world, but only for a bit, not permanently. That puzzle was such a pain to me as a kid. Ooh, that is good. We love a nice Spood Beaster. I have Big Key. I do not have Big Key. I do have, however... No! That reset. I want to do the trick where I throw this over the barrier and be cool. But I fricked it up. Let's do this check first, actually, because I don't even have a key. Half magic. Not terrible. Get more money, which we definitely need more of that. I think my biggest problem is when I do these streams, it's almost always during the week. And I definitely need to just like set aside a weekend stream when I have a lot of time to sit down and finally do one of these in a single sitting. Red boomerang. Well, at the very least, me skipping the blue one was justified. compass. We still gotta get the map, so there's one more potential poopy item. I wonder how Link Between World emulates on Citra. I need to look into that 3DS emulation again, because it's been a while since I touched that. I imagine the emulator's gotten a little better since then. Ugh. Everything else, I think, past this point is going to be just like keys to prevent you from soft locking. I think. Actually, don't you need a key to even get up here in the first place? So yeah, this would be a self-fulfilling key prophecy or something, I don't know. Yeah, I think it could just be locked off, so that is all I can do in Eastern, I think. Everything else is bow-locked. Unfortunate. Speed booster's nice, though. I think if I just want to go back to Metroid now. I think I do. Speed booster opens up a little bit of Norfair, like the rest of the chunk there, so I can do Crocomire, do all those checks. Let's go to Mountain Cave. That's a faster way to get there. On the subject of Mega Man, oh yeah, I can also do the Wave Gate room. That's right. On the subject of Mega Man, I can actually, I've been playing, what's it called, Dragalia Lost, again recently. And they ran a Mega Man collab like 2 years ago, and it hasn't run since. And I'm kind of curious if they'll ever rerun it. How would Metroid Zero Mission Rando work on GBA? I mean, they never released Super Metroid on GBA, so it'd probably be really difficult. Can't imagine they would be doing that anytime soon. Especially when they already have the version on the Super Nintendo. Where was it? Oh, right down here. Right, because this lets me not have to go all the way back around again to say hi to Crocomire. Also, I can do this stuff. Except I can't have the spacer beam equipped. Or I can't have both beams equipped. I can use the weird power-up items that are only ever really used in speedruns. And I think Spazer's like an orbiting shield. Oh no, that's like the vertical shot. I wonder, like, if those power-ups, they originally wanted to have those as, like, beam upgrades or something, and then they just couldn't figure out a good way to do it, so they said screw it, and put them in as an Easter egg. That's what it feels like to me. Is there a goodie up here? Oh right, that was the missile pack. Or whatever it wasn't important. Oh boy, here he is. Super missiles. Oh, I freaked up. Alright, finally use charge beam. Oh, the arm eats hits sometimes, right? He did. Pretty much what he does, yeah, clears his throat. Oh. Just a heart tank. Sorry, heart piece. Not a heart tank. Zelda doesn't have heart tanks. Oof. That's alright, Crocomyre's not dead. Look, here he comes. Everybody's favorite. Here comes the boy. And look, he did a little fun skeleton trick. Well, actually, you know what I should do? I want to open this up. I don't know if I smashed my head on the ceiling here. No, we're good. Just so I don't have to do high jump shenanigans. Ooh. 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 Oh, babe. Nothing wrong with that. I think I know why it feels so weird, the speed booster now, because I'm used to the project base speed. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna get vanilla grapple. Oh no, I can't get vanilla grapple beam, never mind. Right, because that's in the Aghanim tree. Then I'm gonna expect like boost ball to come out, and that's never gonna happen. Okay, where do I need to jump from? Probably like over here would be good. Because you can do the regular jump without the high jump boots. But I believe this one you don't go high enough. +5! Oh man! Alright. Hookshot is easily worth it. Even if everything else was kinda stinky. So weird not having... what's it called? Actually, can I get up here? No, I think it's IBJ time. Alright. Who's ready? America's favorite pastime. Too early. Too late. If you have a problem with me rewinding to learn how to do this move, instead of falling all the way back to the beginning and repeating over and over again, you can go kick rocks. Sure, I'll save. You can, yeah, you can go fund your own token, man. These guys are going to be a bit of a pain. Actually, can't I just shoot this? Oh no, you can just wall jump up here. It's not even that IBJ is like unfair, it's just requiring it in the logic. I don't think that's really good. Especially for people who like me who are maybe just trying to learn how to get into the logic stuff and have a hard enough time with that. In conclusion, Super Metroid is a land of contrasts. You actually can't get super speed in here. I think you can get speed booster speed here. I don't remember what the trick was. It's like you hold dash for a bit and then you let go and it ends up making you get charge speed faster. I'm not entirely sure how it works though. I don't think this jump is doable without it. The game explains it via the attract mode. Oh, right, yeah, no. Thing is, that was never required in Super Metroid for anything. That was just a fun thing you could do if you wanted to. At no point did you ever have to stack and block and... yeah, I'm not sure if I have enough space for this. Can I go the long way around, actually? Yeah, we can go back. Takes a little bit. Like, again, I don't have a problem with having logic that requires IBJ, just maybe not the regular standard logic. Because then by that logic, you could also say, oh, well, Crystal Flash should be required then because they showed that in the cutscene too. They don't tell you how to do it, or the conditions for it, but they show you doing it, so that's good enough. I wonder where the high jump boots are, though. High jump boots, space jump would be nice as well. I think we're pretty much done with Upper Norfair for now, though. I really don't want to IBJ down to Lower Norfair. I'm quite good for now. Oh yeah, I also have the green pendant, so I could do this Ashrala turn in. Do I want to just go into Meridia? Can I do Meridia? I don't know if you need high jumps for it. Actually, I don't think I can do Meridia without IBJ. To be fair, I just don't know if the logic is requiring IBJ right now. But the first one kind of just told me, okay, you might have to continue doing this, so... Actually, I could try gravity jump and see if I can skip the entire hook sequence there. Might be option. Ugh. Yeah, I would love a version of this randomizer with project-based physics, though. Don't get me wrong, Super Metroid, obviously, very iconic game, has aged pretty well. Compared to, like, a lot of other games of this era. But I wouldn't mind if the physics were just a little bit snappier. I'm gonna try to gravity jump. after I do the turtle check. Shouldn't require IBJ with speed booster. Thank God. You'll love to see it. Yeah, that's a pack of supers. Turtle Mom, please. Yeah, that's a 20, so we don't really need to grab that. Over here is the one grapple beam check. And if that ends up being like the bow or something, I'm gonna poop. Actually. Can I get back up here without high jumps? Or I think I might need to go back around. I got a lot of games I want to stream again. Like, Dead by Daylight, I haven't streamed that in forever, and I know people enjoyed watching that. I want to stream more Blaze Blue. Maybe Strive if it runs decently on my machine. I'm gonna try Gravity Jump. Actually, I think it was, you pause and then you jump. I think you actually have to really delay the pause. Or delay the jump. That might be okay. Not quite. Yeah, I know you have to do it like right as it fades. I just did it a little too early. I don't know if I saw the jump go off. Oh, the jump went off, damn. I think that was too late. That might be okay. Oh, my bonked my head. Okay, that should be good. Or not. Thought for sure that would put me high enough. I wonder if you can you do like moving gravity jumps? I should try that. I wonder if you can do like... give that a shot. Oh! Makes a weird noise too. This is the run where I just do a bunch of weird speed tech because I can. Yeah, heard it go off, so we're good. Plus we get a better look at Megaman doing a cartwheel. Or a little somersault. I know there's the central thing in there as well, which I probably need to go do. Yeah, I think next time I try this, A, I use the Vivillin Fork, B, I do it on a weekend where I have some time. And not have to stay up until like 3 AM potentially. Obviously, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but still. Right, no missile pack for me, thanks. I wonder if the Vivian Fork also has the 2 waterfall checks condensed into a single room. That would be pretty nice. Those checks suck. I mean, if I check it and it's nothing, I just rewind. Again, we're not doing like a 4 glory run or anything like that. This is just for fun. This isn't even really cash, it's like cash adjacent, because I'm still trying to learn like all the logic. I feel like once you learn the logic, that's when it becomes a lot more cash. Not for honor, but for you, Megaman. Ah. Batoon jump scare coming up in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, Batoon. I mean, Snake Eaters is a pretty good song. I like the part where they talk about eating a tree frog. In a game that is about, like, Cold War espionage and betrayal, they talk about eating tree frogs. It's pretty fun. Alright, I've got the spring ball. Yeah, there's my one suggestion for the Vivian Fork. Is condense the quicksand checks into one. I think I'm actually in wizard jail if I don't get space jump here coming up after Dragon, but it's not a big deal. I know you can, like, quick charge IBJ, but that'll probably be it afterwards anyways. Let's be real. Otherwise, I'm definitely going to be here at least another, like, 2-3 hours. Where is that available anyways, that fork? Is it on Beatus Discord, or is it, like, a GitHub page? Oh yeah, I guess I could gravity jump as well. I've had to go from just basically doing, oh, I can do mock ball. Beatus Discord and GitHub? Alright, cool. I'm gonna have to peep that. I can't even do the Dragon quick kill. I don't have a grapple beam. I would have to go kill Aghanim for that. Okay, my phone just went off like 10 times, so either one of the gacha games that I play updated, or I just got cancelled. And I'm scared either way. Am I cancelled? I did talk about Grand Blue in Matt's stream, so that might be it. Or yeah, maybe because I sold the weed token. The NFT bros are now on me. Are you not allowed to gravity jump anymore? People are so sensitive nowadays. Next you're gonna tell me it's not PC to say BLJ anymore. Yeah, I said BLJ, hard J. What are you gonna do about it? Please note for future viewers, if the word BLJ somehow becomes a slur, this is recorded on January 18, 2022. I cannot be canceled for something that is in the future. I am future-proofing myself right now. You can link it on send it to me on Twitter or something. I don't know if you got my click the Twitter link below. Can't believe my dude just dropped the hard J. And he's a partnered streamer too, of all things. Disgusting. Woo. There we go. When it starts playing the grapple beam noise instead of the missile launch noise, that means you killed it. I don't know why it does that. The only reason I say on Twitter is just because so that way, in case I immediately close the chat, which I have done in the past, it won't be lost to the ether of time. I know it'll be on the VOD as well, but I'm lazy. I want to deliver directly to words, man. No, that was too early. On the plus side, I'm getting better at doing these speedrunner tricks that I never want to do again. Yeah, I said BLJ with a hard J and now I'm cancelled. I was talking about how my phone went off, like, it just did 10 beeps that says there's notification, which means either one of my gacha games updated, or, like, they're trying to get me to play, or, I've been cancelled. Actually, where does this... Hang on. There's another warp below me. I always forget about this one. Oh, mine definitely isn't spam SMS. It's usually robocalls that I get. But, I think it's either Dragalia or Record Keeper, one of the two. Like, it'll just go boop, 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 over and over again because they have it set to, like, notify 5 times. Even though it really should just be 1. And usually I don't get, like, a ton of Twitter notifications or whatever, so... Where does this lead? I don't think this is Mire Shed. Oh, this is Ice Cave, I think. Dark Ice Cave. Yeah. This is a weird one. I think there are some niche uses for this, but usually you never really need to use this one. Anyways, we'll call it there for now, because I definitely will be here another 2 to 3 hours if I try to finish the seed tonight, and I do not want to be going for that long on one seed. I want to get better at this. I need to practice this on the Vivlin fork. But thanks everybody for coming out in the meantime. The bi-yearly attempt has ended the same way. I do want to finish a single run on stream at some point. But I'll do it on the good fork that doesn't require me to learn all this stuff. I'm gonna host you over to... Who's live? And also, yo, if you're not already following, please feel free to do so. I stream 3 days a week, usually Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And I stream a bunch of different stuff. Today it's a randomizer, yesterday it was some Monster Hunter. Thursday, who knows? I kind of fly by the seat of my pants as to what I want to stream. I'm going to host you over to Sonia Fiore. She's doing some Legend of Zelda beta archive, and I'm not sure if that is actually the beta, or just a hack somebody made. Yeah, I played some Monster Hunter yesterday. I'm big in Rise right now. Let's say it may have been the only game I played this past weekend. Who knows? Could be anything. But yeah, I'm going to host you over to Sonia. Have a good one. See you on Thursday.